Hey guys, welcome back to Do It Live, and as you can tell, I am pretty messy and a bit sweaty because I have a new space to work with. God, look at me, I am getting beastly. Should probably shave. In any case, I'll shave for you guys later, but what I have for you guys today is that I'm in a new space, so I've had to change TVs. Look at that empty TV stand over there. So I decided to review the TV that I got for you guys, and there's a lot of reasons why I'm getting to this TV. I'm sure you guys are curious what it is, so wait on a second and come check it out. So the TV that I'll be reviewing for you guys today is the Insignia 4K Ultra HD 43-inch LED TV. A great little thing about this, it has Roku TV built in. So those little Roku sticks, Roku 3, all the streaming sticks, it pretty much makes it a smart TV, and that has apps and all that stuff for you to use, and a bit of a media player built in. But the main reason why I'm getting this TV, or why I got this TV, is because it can do chroma 4x4x4 subsampling. That is a big thing if you want to use it as a monitor. What it does is the 4x4x4 stands for the RGB. So what happens is some manufacturers or some TV makers will try to skip out on some areas and try to save on bandwidth, so they'll do 4x2x0 to get the 60 hertz. But now the standard is becoming 4x4x4, and what that is that it does 4 red, 2 greens, 0 blues as a subsample. And I probably should do more research on this, but essentially when you read text on a white screen, it becomes very blurry and hard to read, which if you're using it as a monitor is pretty crucial. It also helps in some of the blacks and the whites, so it's definitely something you should get, as well as, like I said, it does 60 hertz. So none of that 30 FPS stuff. We gotta go at least 60 FPS to get a good gaming experience, and of course I'll be playing some games on it afterwards to see the input lag as well. But here, let's take a look before I unbox it. That is the Insignia 4K Ultra HD TV, and it's pretty affordable at $449 is what I got it at, and that's Canadian, guys. So if you can try to get it at any of the US outlets, it should be about $400 or less, depending if you get it on sale at Black Friday or anything like that. But for $449, I'm getting a 43-inch TV. It looks okay, and I'll be getting 60 hertz with chroma 4x4x4, which a lot of you guys should look into, and I probably should as well. So let's bust this thing open. I'll get it set up, and we'll give it a try. You guys can probably tell I'm really excited to get started, as the TV wants me to do. So I'm sweaty, I just set it up. I'm gonna go through the installation with you guys just quickly, and I'm really excited to try this out. Alright, Do I want to set it up for store use? Not really. Do I look like a store to you guys? Home use. Let's do wireless. Alright. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. What is connected? Something's connected. I love how they use a laptop as the computer. Dog. Who's hooking up a laptop to this 4K TV? Come on, you're not going to be able to do nothing on it. Nothing. Nothing. So you have to make sure you connect HDMI 1 for the 4x4x4 Ultra HD 60Hz subsampling. The reason for that is because it's labeled for that. Apparently someone has confirmed that HDMI 2.0 with HDCP 2.2 is connected on all of them. But I have yet to confirm that, so let's go to the computer. Ooh. I love this. For some reason, there's 2 remotes. Now, I don't know if it's so you don't have to battle over remotes with each other, but hey, extra stuff, there's nothing wrong with that. So let me hook up my mouse. I just got way too excited and forgot to actually check that, so bear with me. So it's in 1080 right now. 4K, apply. Yeah, I'll keep the changes. Alright, so the font looks okay. We have to search up the test. But I'm pretty excited. That was the setup, you guys, and now I'm going to set up my computer and we'll try to run some games and get back to you. But it looks pretty damn crisp right now. I think I might turn down the scaling though, because there is some crazy scaling going on right now. Oh my god. I think that's better. I don't know. Looks good to me. Alright. Okay, so now that the TV's set up, let's talk about some of the features that have made this TV great for me the past few weeks. As you know, I love watching my shows on Netflix, and I'm sure a lot of you do as well. So the fact that this has built-in smart technology was a great little addition. Even though I have a PS4 that can do Netflix, which I got recently, new video coming up very soon, don't worry about that. I have a desktop computer, really strong one in the corner there, and I'd rather just run Netflix off the Smart TV's feature as it saves energy. It's a lot easier. There's a dedicated button on the remote. Let's see if we can get that to focus quickly. Netflix, Spotify, Cineplex, I don't know why that's there. Maybe because you can rent things on Cineplex. But it's been really great and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And like, look, I actually don't even have to turn on the TV first to use the Netflix button. I'll show you quickly that when it's off, I can actually just press the Netflix button and it'll shoot right into Netflix, which is perfect because that's what we do most of the time. If you're eating something and you just want to quickly go to Netflix, boom, and we're in. Isn't that kind of awesome? You skip the load times of booting into the normal menu and going straight into Netflix, then going into what you want to watch. You can just go straight in here. So as you know, Netflix is starting to do a lot of Ultra HD 4K content, and one is the Gilmore Girls that came out. I haven't watched it yet. Don't spoil anything for me because we are rewatching the entire series and we're going to come back to that. And it's in 4K, so I'm quite excited for that. But the picture quality has looked really good on certain 4K video. I definitely noticed a difference between 1080p. But nothing that will make me feel disgusted when looking at a 1080p picture or a 1080p screen. So don't jump the gun if you don't need to. If you have a reason to, like you're downsizing TV or you want a bigger size TV, the price difference between a 4K and a 1080p screen nowadays is quite thin, depending on what you're looking at, of course. But like I mentioned, this does not support HDR, which is the new high dynamic range, which does make a difference for colors and blacks. It's like a whole new experience. It's a great upgrade to 4K. But in my opinion, I'm not doing anything that will take advantage of HDR anyways, so I'm cool with this 4K TV. I've been using it for gaming as well, which we'll go into that in just a second. Stop Netflix. There you go. And I have the new PS4 Pro, so I've actually been able to take advantage of 4K content on this, as well as, oh no, PlayStation, you're ruining the lighting. In any case, I've been able to use it pretty well. I haven't noticed any insane input, like I haven't tried a fighting game as of yet, but when I'm playing shooters like Gears of War, Destiny, Battlefield 1, which has PS4 Pro upgrades as well, it has been pretty damn good. So as I was mentioning before, one of the biggest things for this TV for me was the Chroma 4x4x4 subsampling and 4K 60Hz. So again, as I mentioned before, you'll be able to read text better when you're using it as a monitor, which I am for my computer over there. So in 4K 60Hz, it runs really smooth, runs just like a normal monitor would, so that's been great for me. And I've been able to read text from the couch, no problem at all. So when you're looking into getting a 4K TV, these are the things that I recommend looking out for. Just have smart TV features built in, and does that matter to you? It's a great little addition. It didn't add any cost to my TV. As a matter of fact, it came standard with it and at a great price at $449. Another thing to mention is the 4K 60Hz. In order to get that, and what that means is that it refreshes at 60 frames per second, which is a lot better than 30. So when you're watching something in 30, it'll look choppy. You'll notice that it'll jump from frame to frame. You'll notice it a lot better. Don't give in to that stigma that your eye can only see 24 frames at a time, as that is just a myth. It has been completely debunked. Don't take it as fact. Please look it up, and I guarantee you it's not a real thing. But you'll get smooth display with the 60 Hz, and the only thing you need to make sure for that is that your TV supports HDMI 2.0. So 2.0 is the new bandwidth for HDMI, which makes sure you can get HDR, high dynamic range, if your TV supports it, as well as the 60 Hz, because it needs the bandwidth to travel over the cables in order to support it. Now, mentioning the cables, you don't need to run out and get brand new HDMI 2.0 4K cables. All you need to do is find cables that say that they support high speed with Ethernet, and that is enough to handle the 2.0 standard. The HDMI cables are the same as they were before. It doesn't make too much of a difference. It's just the inputs on the TV and your device in particular that need to have the new upgraded inputs. As soon as they do, they can take advantage of existing wires and cables to make sure you get the most out of your HDMI content. Last but not least, like I mentioned, the 4x4x4, it doesn't make too big of a difference when you're watching movies, but it does when you're trying to read text or any very fine details, as that RGB, the red, green, blue thing I mentioned earlier, makes a really big deal when trying to see any fine detail in terms of text. So to sum it up, this TV at $449 Canadian has been a great value to me. At the size is 43 inches. Sure, you can get bigger. There's a 50-inch version for just $100 more. But to be honest, all the features on this TV have been great to me. I've been using it as a monitor for gaming and just to watch normal Ultra HD content and normal HD content, and it's been an amazing addition to my entertainment setup. So let me know what you guys think. Are these things important to you when you're looking to buy a new TV, or are you happy with 1080p, or maybe HDR really is a big thing for you? If you're a huge movie fanatic or visual fanatic, whatever you want to call yourself, and you need that HDR, go and take a look. There are some sets that do support it. It just has to be HDR10 or HDR 10-bit support, which is the true high dynamic range. There are some that are 8-bit screens like this one is that doesn't do true HDR. I can get into that a little bit later in another video. But again, let me know what you guys think of this video. Hit a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I'll be doing more videos to save you guys money, and to keep you guys informed when making your tech purchases and maybe other sort of stuff. So I hope to see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to do it live.